driving north again. Conference is over, and you saw my uploaded. The only 2 trips we took out of the conference was to the Fabric District and to the antique stores. But today we're going to another antique store. I found one. We have to electric up in Modesto, and there's an antique store there. But I thought I would talk to you about progress on this cowl. This is all I worked on the whole time. I had visions. I brought 3 projects. I worked on 1. I met another knitter at the conference, which was fun. There were 2 of us knitting away during the conference. And I at least doubled, I definitely doubled my distance. I've got about around the neck to go, so another 12 inches and then I'll be done. I'm hoping to get through it without having to crack into the second skein of yarn. But we're driving through ag country right now, and I'll give you a little view of the haze. We keep going back and forth over whether we think it's dust, ag dust, because this part of California is very dusty. But I think it's smoke, don't you? I think we have fire smoke going on. We're not far to our east from the mountains. So there is a gray haze around the place, and the sun last night was bright orange. We're going through some grapes, I think table grapes, and then lots and lots and lots of almonds, which apparently suck up all kinds of water. Oh, and what do we have here? We have corn, but not very healthy corn, very low corn that's not getting irrigated, it looks like, because it's not very tall. Anyway, I'm going to flip you around so you can see my progress on the cowl. It goes from, it's longer than my knees right now, but we'll flip you. You always get my finger on that. There's no way around it. Alright, so right here. I'll tell you, because I lost some stitch markers. In a pinch, bit of thread out of the repair supplies. I happen to, in my backpack, I found some beads on string, and I pulled the string, so it's a little bit thicker here. But those are my 2 replacement stitch markers. And then, again, my favorite stitch markers are these for lace, because they stay nicely and they're easy to flick. These are not easy to flick from needle tip to needle tip, but these metal textured ones are. I haven't done lace in a while, so it's been quite nice to remember how all this works. But definitely, stitch markers are your friends. This has a 2 style repeat, so it's easy to remember. And I've told you this before, I'm calling this staghorn, even though that's not what it is, because it's lace. And then the leaves. I did discover that you probably shouldn't be doing lace during a conference, because when you start listening, you forget what you're doing and you mess up. So I've ripped out a lot on this. I'm talking to you, hoping we get to the almonds again. But I'm going to turn you on some outside viewing so you can see what's happening. And then you get to see some, oh good, the almonds are coming. So I'm going to put them up. And then I'll also show you a little video, because we're going to an antique store. Corn. Somebody's harvesting something. That corn looks a little healthier than the last batch. And the almond trees. There's the almond trees. These are older ones. Oh, and see how they crop the little guys in between? So interior rows have new trees. And that's a newer orchard right there. But lots and lots and lots of almond trees. I haven't looked too deeply into how the almond production goes, but David's looked into it, and a lot of the water fighting that's happening over here is about those trees. Alright, let me get my hand. I'll pop in again when we get to the antique store and show you it. It says it's a warehouse of antiques, so we'll see. We're at Antique Warehouse. See what we got here.
loneliness fits like a glove, but when it's cold, I wear you like a scarf, and you will keep me warm. So we should drift into the snow, and I'd write words, and you would only laugh, 'cause that is when you are at your best. So let us look back at the map that was drawn the first night that we kissed by someone else, and you might call him Lord, and he will be whatever you want him to be. So I'll arrest my jealous heart and lock him up and never let him free to trouble you again. And we'll keep picking at the holes until they're filled with pieces of our love, and we'll forget what's on the other side. So let the compliments begin, and pass the truth from your lips onto mine, 'cause all I know is how gracefully divine our love is, and it will always be. Well, I don't know who made you, but they must have broke the mold. So if you kiss my heart, then I will kiss your soul. So I will serenade my friend and send her smiles on nights when she's alone and feeling down. Though I want to fix her heart, when nothing's broke, she'll always let me try, because she knows what I'm trying to be. And one day we'll make a pact to understand the things we cannot see. We will try to let each other be whatever we think we should be. Well, I don't know who made me or the secrets that they told, but if you let me steal your heart, then I will let you steal my soul.
wrap it up because I showed you a little bit of antique store footage. We just went into that one. I found a couple of things. I also haven't shown you the buttons I found at the one that was before that, so I was going to show you both of them. And then that's it for the evening. We're in Medford now, and I have a fly bugging me in my leg. We're eating outside just because this place is crazy, and we've been exposed to all kinds of people who are wearing masks, and so we're going to try and play it safe here for a while. And do some testing when we get home. But we get a great hotel that's brand spanking new. In fact, we might be the first people sleeping in it. It sure feels like it. And it's got a charger, and we walked to Five Guys for dinner to have a burger. Anyway, I'm going to flip this around and show you what I found at the two antique stores. I'm not showing you the lamp cover, which I will show at some date when I can get it out, but it's wrapped in the trunk. Alright, so here are the buttons that you probably already saw in the first video. Right here and right there, as I found them. They're not very exciting, but I make lots of blouses, so. And then I found these Irish crochet gloves, and they were not very much money, and they fit my hand, and boy howdy, I would rather buy these than make them. And then this little pack that I haven't opened yet, but this stuff is really cool. I have some patterns from the 19-teens and 1900s that show you how to use this little trim stuff. You crochet onto it. And then the other items in here, I didn't even open because that was enough to get me to buy it. Let's open it and see. Let's open it and see. I think I need to do this with yarn. What do you think? Should I make little gift bags with yarn in them so that you can buy mixed packs? More blue. This is edging, seam binding, which I do use. So more blue though. And then this edging stuff. And then it looks like more ribbon, wide ribbon. So there's a peach ribbon. There is some green ribbon, wide ribbon. I'll just use it for trims and stuff. And look at this extra wide ribbon. Extra pink wide ribbon. So that wide. I can use it for hats and those likes. Anyway, that's it. That's what I found at the antique store. I'm gonna have my dinner now, and then we're gonna pretty much go lay in bed. I'm almost done with the knitting. I didn't bring it, but tomorrow that will be wrapped up and finished. Well, at least it'll be out of yarn of the first skein, and I'll have to crack open a new skein, and I'm probably, since we're so close to home, I probably will not do it. If I decide I need more yarn, which I have, I will wind it up when I get home and finish off the last few inches. But I really think one's enough. I'm gonna block it and see how long I can get it to see if it looks like a good length, and then wrap it up. And then I can go back to my crochet and my t-shirt. So that's it. Our week's vacation is almost over. We're almost home. I do have coming up though, I'm going back to Port Townsend next weekend to do more trunk show there. And and then some catching up because Tony was ill while I was gone, so there has been no order filling. I need to do it, and there's been about 5 orders come in, so I've got to get those done. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.